Ain't nobody gonna tell me God ain't real. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that God don't show up, cause he do. That's not English. Until people quit looking at the watches on Sunday morning. Let it rain. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, SimInspired. My name is Simbi. For those that are new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I'm happy to have you here. Welcome to the party. You know we get lit, we get jiggy out here, these streets. If you don't stop me, I could keep going for hours and hours. Tuesday. This video is in collaboration with Bella, Ella, BrownieBits, Brownie, TheBrownieDiaries, Bella. I keep using my hands to talk. In collaboration with Bella, she actually reached out to me. I love her channel so much, so make sure you check out Bella's channel. She has 2 channels, and both of them are just marvelous. So don't just subscribe to one, subscribe to 2, because she's popping, you know, drop it like it's hot. But today I'm talking about a time where I had an encounter with God. Dun, 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 drum roll, please. First of all, what does that mean, having an encounter with God? I did some research and I asked the Lord for guidance, and it's simply a time where God has like shown up in your life, like met you, you know, like there's no doubt that what happened by your own power and your own mind. And obviously that's like every day, right? The most recent one that actually happened was with my event, Virtuous Rubies, the social. For those of you that don't know, I had an event, Virtuous Rubies, the social. It was like an all ladies mixer workshop, all that fun stuff, where we had discussions about relationships, the beauty of singleness, feel me, the beauty of singleness, how to date the Christian way, what the purpose of marriage is. It was just phenomenal. In order for that event to happen, I just look back and I'm like, this was God. Like, this was God from the beginning. So now, the reason I had the event was to kind of like commemorate my fast. So for 366 days, 366 because last year was a leap year, I went on a fast. Fast from boys, fast from dating. I wasn't talking to anybody. Maybe I was getting to know somebody, but no. I play too much. I literally play too much. Well, I feel like I was led into the fast, obviously, because I wouldn't have been able to carry it out for a year if I wasn't led into the fast. But that's a different topic about fasting. We could talk about that later. I cannot fast for a year and not celebrate. Like, who you have? No, like, for real. Who you have? About 3 months before the end of the fast, I was thinking, and I'm like, how we finna turn up? And at first I thought, oh, maybe I should have like it just popped out of my head out of nowhere. I like all these ideas just come clearly from God, but it was out of nowhere, right? As the layman would say. And I was like, how we gonna turn up? So I thought maybe have a brunch with the ladies, you know, everybody comes looking cute. I just laid, heels on fleek, eyebrows on fleek, nails did, hair done, all that fun stuff. And then one evening I was on the phone with a friend, and I was saying, oh yeah, I want to have this event, blah, blah, blah. And then like, he was asking me like, what's the purpose? Like he was asking me all these questions. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got the answers. So after that, I went to revisit the idea, and I went to like really shape it, you know. So there's so much power in fasting, guys, so much power. So the first fast, right, for a year led to VR, right? And then through the planning of VR, I also decided, let me fast again so that God can lead me, right? And it's not that if I don't fast, I won't experience God, but it's just like, once I fast, it's really like, yo, God, well, more like Alpha, Omega, Daddy in heaven. I ain't disrespectful. I really need an answer, and I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait until you answer me, because I really want some answers. So I'm all over the place. Anyway, so where was I? I was speaking to a friend and saying to him how I was I was planning an event for all ladies, blah blah blah. It didn't have a name at the time, and this was early December. Early December, yes, like December 3rd-ish or so. A month prior to the event, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything. Just an idea in my head and God, right? So first, what are we going to call this event? Yes, we want to have a ladies brunch, but what it gonna be called? I was reading about the Proverbs 31 woman. I just, for some reason, yeah, okay, I know why I was reading about Proverbs 31, because I was like, okay, as I'm ending this fast, I want to learn how to just be that woman. Proverbs 31:10, right? It says, who can find a virtuous wife, for she's more precious than rubies. I ended up in my notes again, and I was just flipping through pages. I'm like, what we gonna call this event? And I see in my notes, I underlined virtuous and rubies, and I'm like, oh, holla, that kabang. So it bang. Next, location. This, my friend, I tell you, not good. Because, so all this was happening so fast. Time was ticking. I was planning. Like, this is where I'm talking about faith. I don't even know how to articulate this, but I'm gonna keep trying. So just stay with me. I didn't have a location, and it was at this point about 3 weeks before the event. But I just kept moving because, like, legit, faith without works is completely dead. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step out on faith. And if this is God, he will help me. So I'm a very hard-headed type person. Even when it comes to my relationship with God, I'm like, God, if this is you, you're going to step in and you're going to help me. You know, like, you have to make your requests known. Sometimes not that aggressively, but I just think it's so beautiful that I sent out invitations without having a location. I'm looking for a location. I am having an event. It's a brunch, blah, 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 blah. I'm looking for a location, blah, blah, blah. Nothing worked out. They were too expensive. Talk about $2,000, $3,000. I'm like, you must be kidding me. You do not know my God. A week later, my mom reached out to a pastor and was just like, let's just try this out. We ended up getting the space ×2 for free, and I'm like, don't try to tell me that ain't God. Like, no, nobody can tell me that's not God, because he's really been showing me that as long as I remain committed to his work, as long as I seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, all else will be added on. Like, literally all else. Ain't nobody gonna tell me God ain't real. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that God don't show up, because he do. That's not English. So virtuous rubies, from planning to preparation to the name to the location to who I will invite to who will help me out at with the event, to who will sponsor the event, to how we will get the hall, to the outcome of the event, to the step and repeat, the red carpet, the food. Oh my goodness, the food. Like, every single thing about that event was God. How have I had an encounter with God? I think the question is, how haven't I? You know, ever since I said I'll turn my life and my actions over to Christ, as far as relationships, education, my major, internships, literally everything. He's been walking with me, and I've actually seen that. Like, it's just amazing. Your desires change, your life changes for good. You start moving different, you know? Do you want to meet with God? Do you want to encounter God? Do you want to experience God in your life? You have to want it. Sometimes you don't even want it and he just shows up. Like, I strongly believe that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord. And even if you don't yet feel like you love the Lord, he is working full-time, overtime, undertime, past time, before time on your behalf, because he's literally the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. So he knows the end from the beginning. He knows where you're going to end up. He knows where he has brought you from. Like, I just look back and I'm like, God, you really like, you real. Like, you the real MVP. if you're feeling as though I'm not ready for a relationship with God yet, I don't know about all that Christian stuff, I'm still trying to turn up, have my fun now. I don't even like that phrase because I still have, like, I have the time of my life every day. Like, I have so much fun. It may sound whack and corny, but I literally have fun in every situation with everybody. I hang out with people that support me and motivate me and just encourage me to accomplish my goals. And as I was saying, like, VR happened because I was on the phone with a friend and he was like, what do you do? Like, tell me more about the event. I'm totally rambling. I challenge you today to just sit for a few moments, right? And just really reflect on how you've experienced God. Where has he met you in your life? Like, what has changed about how you view the world, how you view people, how you move? Like, what walk are you walking? How's your swag? Who's checking for you? Who you hit? I'm rambling again. But no, really, honestly, just like, and just thank him for that. Thank him for that. I believe prayer and fasting work. I believe fasting really, really, really opens doors, bangs these doors down. Anyway, I have said a lot in this video. If there's anything I've said in the video that you'd like me to expand on, just leave it down in the comments below. I'm always willing to talk to you guys. I am trying to get my schedule together, like actually have a set video schedule. I don't even want to talk about it now because I'm still upset at myself. But anyway, I appreciate you guys so much, and I just pray that God will continue to bless you, be with you, guide you, protect you, love you, comfort you, be with you, experience you, kinikon, bam, bam. In Jesus' name. I literally play too much. Don't even take me seriously. Bye, guys.